Hi there, Beth from scrappingwonders.com again, and I'm back with another process video for you. So what I have here on my table already is a piece of Close to My Heart La Vie en Rose paper from that paper pack, and that paper pack has a lot of black and white in it, and I love it. So what I've already done is I've already put a thin layer of gesso on my paper, of white gesso. I wanted to kind of have like a white background kind of thing going on, and I'm just going ahead and giving that a quick dry. You can see on the sides I left it normal. I wanted you to see that beautiful black and white paper. It's kind of like an arrow look to it. And then I grabbed this stencil that I have picked up from Michael's. It's by Americana, and I forget what it's called, but it's really just like a bunch of dots. And I am using my Dilutions red paint and a makeup sponge. Yes, I did say a makeup sponge. To just dab the paint through the stencil to get a pretty good clear impression with the paint. And you can see with the paint, I'm not even dipping in the tub of paint, I'm dipping in the lid of the paint, and that's more than enough paint. So then you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna see me clean my stencil, because you know you got to do that. And I said it before, but this is a piece of whiteboard that I had picked up from Home Depot, and I'm freaked out a little bit there because you can see the red on my whiteboard, and I didn't want that to happen. But I will share with you that I grabbed some alcohol, just regular good old rubbing alcohol, and that red came right up off of my whiteboard. So I was super happy about that. Anyways, back to the task at hand. I'm over here with some Heidi Swap texture paste, and I'm using the gray one, and I don't know what happened to my video, but it died or something happened. But I put the texture paste on the top and the bottom and didn't worry too much about the middle because that's where my photos are going to go. And you can see here that I'm matting them together. They're butted up next to each other on this black piece of cardstock. And I'm just using my scissors to trim it off because I don't need it to be perfect. And so I'm just trimming around that. So there's my photos. And I'm scrapping about how my son got his driver's license finally. And this was the day that he got his license, and he had picked up his friend after he got his driver's license and came home. And of course he was being a teenager and didn't want me to take the picture, but you know, I did the best I could. So there's a snapshot, and in person you can actually see him through the windshield of the truck there. But then of course, you know, mommy went to the side and grabbed a photo of him there as well. I'm also using the Wild and Free kit from Ali Edwards, the story kit. I thought this was a perfect kit to document him getting his driver's license and finally having that freedom that he's always wanted. So I figured the big wild acrylic word that came with the kit would be perfect, and I went through the kit and picked out some of the chipboard pieces as well as these little cards that came with the kit, and I thought that little card would be perfect for the journaling. So I stuck my chipboard piece there. I'm just sticking them down onto the photos, and I have that extra one that is going to be on my journaling card. Then the and free part of my title, that and free I made with some of my Close to My Heart alphabet stamps, and I'll link to them below in the description. And then I just fussy cut them out. I did not feel like messing with the Cricut. It wasn't a lot of words for me to be cutting out, and I really like my alpha stamps. I love alphabet stamps just because they're always there. I can use them over and over and over again, and they're really easy to just get a nice title out in whatever color I chose. So I stamped my title out in slate ink from Close to My Heart, and I thought it went really well with the layout. And then I stuck my photos down with score tape because whenever I do a mixed media stuff, I need to make sure that I get my layout stuck down really well, and score tape seems to be working. You know, it's not moving. And then I have really skinny score tape. I think it's like 1/8 of an inch. score tape, and the hot glue gun and these acrylic words was not working for me. So I figured, let me try this score tape and see what happens, and it works. So that is going to be how I'm going to be sticking down the acrylic words from now on, is with score tape, because it holds, it sticks. That word is not going anywhere, y'all. So I'm super happy about that. And although it might be a little pain in the booty of having to take all of the backing off, it's well worth it because it does stick down and doesn't move. And then I'm just going to grab my Scotch adhesive and I'm going to stick the rest of my title down. So you can see here the free. And I really liked creating the title with my alphabet stamps. It worked out really well for me and I was really happy with that. And then I don't have a ton of mixed media where the title is sticking down, so the Scotch adhesive is perfect for this part because it's just laying on top of some gesso and as well as the regular paper itself. And it turned out really well. In a second here, I believe you're gonna see me throw an acrylic block over that, and that's just so that everything lays down flat while the glue goes ahead and gives it a dry. The only thing left for me to do here is to add my journaling, and I just talk about how happy I am for him that he got his license and he now has the freedom to, get to work and school on his own. He doesn't have to worry about, getting a ride from his parents, and how happy he is about that. And the fact that he's a really, really good driver as well. I think that's pretty much it for this layout. I just want to say thank you so much for watching my video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and please leave me a comment or a thumbs up below. I'd really, really appreciate that. Oh, I'm sorry. I did do something here. I grabbed some of these small talk sticker words from Tim Holtz and added a few of those underneath the title. And then that's it for this. So thanks so much for watching and have a great night or day or whatever. Bye.